Hi everyone, my name is Elena Tjaden and I'm a Norwex rep. And thank you for checking out this brief video that Wendy is sending you. Wendy hosted a party last June and she has fallen in love with Norwex and really wanted to share the Norwex mission again with all of her friends, and we thought we'd do that by a quick internet party. Everyone's schedules are so busy nowadays to really get together for an in-home party. Which I still do and I love to do, but an internet party is sometimes an easy way to go. So anyhow, with that being said, some of you may already know about Norwex, and what I want to share with you about Norwex is that it's very simple. The Norwex mission is to radically reduce the use of harmful chemicals in our homes for cleaning and for personal care. We're trying to create safe havens around the world, really, for people just to reduce the use of harmful chemicals. And why do we want to do that? Well, in the last 50 years alone, over 80,000 new chemicals have been introduced to our environment, to our lives. And sadly, only about 200 of those have really been fully assessed for their harmful effects on our health and of the environment. And it's been estimated that about 24% of human diseases has been linked to environmental factors. So, it's a big concern out there to try to reduce those chemicals. And I'm going to show you how Norwex can help you do that. So Wendy, I'm sure, has already forwarded you with a bunch of information on where you can take a look at the products online. You may already have one of our catalogs. If you'd like to see a catalog, to have that in hand, just feel free to email me, give me a call. I'd be happy to mail you one so you can have that. So what I'm going to show you first of all is our Enviro Cloth. And what I'm going to do is really just highlight a few of the basic essentials to really help you get started in creating a safe haven in your home. There's a lot in the catalog, but I'm trying to keep this video brief. So Wendy is an expert by now, so if you do have any other questions, and she's tried a lot of the products too, you can feel free to ask her as well. I trust that she's going to give you a lot of great info. Okay, our Enviro Cloth. The Enviro Cloth is microfiber, and this Enviro Cloth will become your powerhouse. It is going to reduce almost all of the cleaning chemicals in your home. And how can it do that? Well, there's a couple ways. First of all, in order to be considered microfiber in general on the market, microfiber or the fibers within the cloths have to be at least 1/6 the diameter of a human hair. Well, the Norwex microfiber stands out because our fibers in this cloth are at least 1/200th of a human hair. Next, what makes our Norwex microfiber stand out is the density of the fiber. And this one cloth alone, there's over 10 million feet of fiber. If we were to unravel this, it would go from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. That's just amazing. And what that density is going to do, it is just going to attract the dust, the grime, the bacteria, and it's going to lock it deep into those fibers. And third, what makes our microfiber just amazing is our backlock system. And you can tell which of the microfiber pieces have the backlock because it will say it right on the tag here. And what that is that there's actually liquid microsilver that's embedded in the cloth. Now, silver has been a natural antimicrobial for thousands of years. And what it does is it goes to work and it interrupts that life cycle of a bacteria cell. And the bacteria that are in your cloth, it's not going to be able to reproduce, to grow. So your cloth is not going to get smelly, mildewy, anything like that. So you have to launder it less. And we are going to get into the laundering of the microfiber as well before this video ends. So I'm just going to get right to work just to show you a couple demonstrations before I highlight a couple other products. Let me show you how our microfiber, because remember that density of the fibers, it can remove up to 99% of bacteria off a surface. Why use a chemical cleaner and paper towels that are going to be just, thrown into the landfill when you can just use water to clean your homes? So I'm going to show you how you can do that. I'm going to just take some raw chicken here. Oh my goodness, we all love to work with raw chicken. Isn't that not true? I'm going to rub it on my counter. Okay. And typically in the past, I would have used, you know, some sort of chemical spray with bleach and be spraying that around, inhaling those fumes. Who knows if the spray would have gotten onto some fruit I'd have on the counter or something like that. And now that I've been using Norwex, all I'm using is microfiber and water. So I'm using the chicken because chicken is dense in protein, and bacteria needs a protein source to reproduce. This is just a protein test swab that will test the presence of a protein. A lot of inspectors will use this when they go into restaurants and all of that. So I'm going to swab the area here really good. And there's a little key here where purple is highly contaminated, green is clean, and you can see that that is a highly contaminated surface. It turned purple immediately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Norwex microfiber. We usually suggest that you fold it in half again, so you have 8 clean sides. For any microfiber, you really want to try to get as much of the fiber onto the surface as possible for it to pull up all of that grime. I am just going to take that cloth, wipe that counter, okay? I have another clean test swab here that I'm going to test that out, and we'll see how if it did the job. Now I'm going to go off to the side a little bit too, because just to show you how the cloth was not pushing any of the bacteria off to the side, because it hangs on to it. Get this other test swab going. Okay. Look at that, guys. Green is clean. This cloth here just removed all of that protein source. So you can see the difference, purple, green. It's amazing, it really is. It's really made a huge difference in my home, I can tell you that, as far as the use of chemical cleaners that I don't use anymore. So that's our microfiber. It's amazing. And again, that silver is going to go to work. Within 24 hours, this cloth is going to be self-sanitized. Now, the other thing I want to show you to go along with the Enviro Cloth, they really work together, are the window cloth or the polishers. They come in purple and pink. And these, when I say that these go together, this is your washer, your dryer, your Bert, your Ernie. You really the basics, and actually this is considered the basic package, an Enviro Cloth and the window cloth, and I'm going to show you how amazing they work together. And I'm using this same microfiber. It is not going to cross-contaminate any of that chicken that we just wiped up, because it's locking it deep inside that fiber. I'm going to rub a little butter, or a lot of butter I should say. You know, I've got 3 kids. You know, they do a little smiley face, handprints everywhere. I mean, that's a daily occurrence in my house. So I'm just going to, you know, I'll fold it the other way here. Just gonna take that cloth, and I put that on pretty thick. But you know how butter and grease is so difficult to get off? Look how it just pulls that up. And I have to say, I love this on my stainless steel. It works awesome. All I'm gonna do is take I usually wad up my window cloth. Take my window cloth, and you are gonna get a streak-free, beautiful finish on anything that you want to shine, whether it be your windows. Windows, you'll never use another glass cleaner again, I can tell you, when you use your Enviro Cloth and the window cloth. Your stainless steel, granite, glass countertops, mirrors, you name it. It's just, it works awesome. So there we have it. We've got our Enviro Cloth, our window cloth. This is your basic package. The other thing I wanted to show you that really goes along with these as well is our dust mitt. And the dust mitt, these 3 here comprise the household package. This was my first package that I bought when I went to my very first Norwex party almost 2 years ago. And if you have a household, why not consider the household package? It's awesome. The dust mitt here is also made of our, with the backlock system. It's got the silver in it. And the weave is a little bit different of the microfiber, so it really will collect onto dust, you know, any surface that you want to get around. Just give it a little charge there, and you know, just go around your house, lifting up picture frames on tops of pictures, around lamps, banisters, anything that you can wrap your hands around. I mean, this is just great. And then, you know, if you start to get large dust particles, we have a rubber brush, and you can just go outside, rub the particles off, or put them in your wastebasket, and you're good to go. So I love this. I mean, you don't have to use any more polishers, spray polishers, which actually attract more dust than it removes. And you can use this either wet or dry. I almost sometimes like to use it just a tad bit damp, and I just love it. So, and I think you will too. So there we have it. We've got our Enviro Cloth, our window cloth, our dust mitt. You know, and just think about all of the, you know, the difference that you can make in your homes, cleaning with just water. Like I said, saving money, not buying paper towels, not spending all of that money on all of those chemical cleaners. Think about it. The mop system, for example. I love the mop system. I got this mop when I hosted my first Norwex party before I was even a rep. It comes in 2 sizes. Okay, so we've got the mini superior mop size pads, and we've got the large. I have the mini for my home. I love it. I have all hardwood floors. I use the wet, the blue one wet and the yellow one dry. Think water wet, sun dry. And actually the wet pad here is also the backlock technology, so it's got that silver in it. And I clean all my floors with just water. It's not gonna, they dry quickly. It's not gonna be all damp on your hardwood floors. You just wring it out really good with warm to hot water, and you know, you're good to go on the floors. It's great, I love it. So one other thing I just wanted to really mention is about the care for your microfiber. As long as you're caring properly for them, they are going to last you for such a long time. The microfiber itself has at least a 2-year warranty, and like I said, I've had mine for almost 2 years, and I'm not looking to get rid of any of them anytime soon. They're working great for me. But just a few rules. You don't want to wash them with any linty fabric. The lint from other fabrics are just going to get attracted, or the fibers are just going to attract all that lint, and you're going to start getting specks on your windows and things like that. So no linty fabric. You don't want to use any bleach, no fabric softeners. You want to use an environmentally friendly detergent, nothing with any chemical fillers, and definitely no dryer sheets. Dryer sheets are so full of toxic chemicals that coat your clothes, and what happens if you use any of these things? They're really going to start to coat the fibers in your cloths, and they're just not going to work effectively over time, and you really won't be happy with them. So just remember, just some simple rules of laundering them in environmentally friendly detergent, no chemical fillers, no bleach, no fabric softener, no dryer sheets. And one thing I will say about the dryer sheets is my other favorite product I just want to show you are the Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. I don't use any dryer sheets at all. I'm a family of 5. I'm doing lots of laundry every week, and the dryer balls are meant to help decrease your drying time and at the temperature that you're drying. They work, you know, these are 100% wool, and they work. They just go around your dryer, and they're lifting and separating the clothes. And you know, what I do is, for if I need a fresh scent afterwards, I just put a few drops of essential oil. I use lavender. At the end of the cycle, I put it on for 10 minutes on air fluff, and I just, you know, take it out, my clothes out, and there's just a wonderful scent. It's all natural, and you know, I've reduced the drying time too with all my clothes. So those are great. I love it. All right, well, I don't want to keep you for too long, but please check out the website. There's a lot of products in there. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Wendy, like I said, can answer questions for you as well. And, you know, I just want to keep sharing the mission to really help create safe havens around the world and reduce chemicals in your homes. And I really appreciate you watching this video, and I hope to hear from some of you. Thank you so much.